Die Sgt. Pepper Clothing Company het sy naam gevestig as 'n handelsmerk wat spesialiseer in mansklere. Vir plaaslike ontwerpers is dit soms moeilik om mee te dink met die magte om internasionale handelsmerke, maar wanneer dit kom by kwaliteit, is Sgt. Pepper groep ver voor. Hulle glo dat simplicity is the ultimate satisfaction. Die stigter van Sgt. Pepper, Zak Venter, is vanaand hier saam met my Fanie en ons gaan 'n bietjie gesels oor sy epiese brand. Baie welkom, Zak.
Thanks, Zak. Thanks.
Zak, sê maar ek het inside info dat jy 'n dominee was en nou maak jy die amazing klere. So het was 'n inspirasie toe jy gesien het hoe ons enige mense maar two-tone aantrek.
Yeah, I was a man of the cloth, so I think the natural progression from that was to move into the rag trad.
See what you did there. Vertel ons 'n bietjie van waar dit begin en die ethos en net die hart van die brand.
Yeah, it started just over 2.5 years ago. Actually started out of a frustration that I had. I felt like I couldn't find any good menswear clothing around. I had to travel overseas to go and buy the kind of brands that I wanted, and so I saw a gap in the market, and was a little bit frustrated with what I was finding locally, and then sort of one thing led to another, and it came about. So yeah.
I must say the Sgt. Pepper brand, what I find so intriguing about it, it is classic, masculine, and yet right on trend. Is that unique to your style, or where did you get that inspiration from?
I guess for me, I'm fascinated by the minimalist movement, and so for us, not only within clothing, but also in a way of life. So living with less being more, in a sense, cutting out the clutter. So when it comes into the sort of design process for us, our focus is minimalism. It's simplicity in design.
And which is perfect for South African men, I must say.
Yeah, we try to keep that alive, I think it is good for the South African context.
And not being too conservative,
Yeah, so I think, you can chase trends or you can chase quality or have different things that obviously falls within your ethos. But for us, the tension between trend and longevity was an important thing out the block. We needed to make sure that we designed clothing that was able to last 4, 5, 6 seasons, and still be cool.
Julle het op Instagram 'n hashtag wat sê reveal the process. So julle is erg op om vir mense te wys hoe julle dit doen en julle doen dit alles hierso. So vertel ons 'n bietjie van daai deel.
Yeah, that was something that was it's really close to my heart. I think it's a passion of me and my wife, I guess. We just want to almost take people back to that time of appreciating how things are made. I feel like in today's day and age, it's just completely lost, People walk into a store, they buy something, they don't understand the process of what had to happen with that garment for them to actually put it on their back, And so I think a passion of ours is to show and, what had to go through with that in order for them to wear that garment. So, and also collaborating with local artisans in that space, showcasing their gifting and ability.
Maar so gepraat van local, hoe aanvaar soos ander mense wat hoere maak, hoe aanvaar hulle 'n nuwe ou op die scene wat nou hierdie amazing klere uitbring? Is hulle ontvang met oop arms of is daar 'n bietjie van tension?
No, I don't think there's tension. I think that everyone's trying to just do what they do. I think everyone's trying to make an impact, make a dent in the universe. The idea of shared economy, of shared resources, collaboration is something that is quite in vogue at the moment, I think. It's no longer being the best in an industry. It's how can we be the best for an industry? So for us, we want to try and sort of endorse that and really live by those values and ethos. So we want to collaborate. We want to be a platform for other creatives to launch from, and that's why we use the local guys that are doing cool things like cool baristas, tattoo artists, meat merchants.
Kan ons 'n bietjie chat oor van die goedies soos die hoede, hoe besluit jy om oor te gaan na nuwe produkte? Want jy was jeans en hemde en trui en toe.
Yeah, I think so. I kind of observe macro cultural movements, rather than looking at specific colors and those sort of things, really kind of deep diving into it. But, we're kind of just watching where culture's flowing naturally, So even watching technology, what's happening in the technology space, what's happening the foodie space, urban renewal, all of those different things, it all has influence into what we bring out, season after season.
I must say, Bouwer can obviously wear a hat. Not every guy can wear a hat.
Yeah, he pulls it off.
Soos my kop is te groot vir hom.
Maar sit hom aan laat ons sien.
Nee, ek dink ek soos PW Botha met hierdie hoed. Like so.
Ek voel of ek nou vir jou moet
maar jy se baard het jou baard net 'n bietjie korter gemaak.
Dit is korter.
Maar Zak oor trends, soos volg jy internasionale trends. Kyk jy en gaan wat's groot in Amerika en Europa en dan probeer hulle dis of steer jy maar net net en doen jy eie ding.
Yeah, I think that we've got a particular ethos and vibe within Sgt. Pepper that we're going to be sticking true.
Definitely.
I don't think we want to deviate too far from that. We know that we're never going to be too bright and colourful. We know what colour palettes work for us. You get to know your customer and your consumer base, and so for us, over the last 2 years, it's been clear on what they're voting.
Yeah.
And obviously some stuff here, it's a hit and miss, but we won't
Yeah.
deviate too far from the space that we're in currently.
Ja.
This is a beautiful, beautiful bag.
Thank you, appreciate that.
South African men, are they ready to wear bags more? Or is it still a European thing? Or is it a city thing? Het jy 'n sak?
Ek het nie 'n sak nie.
Ek het ook nie 'n
Ek het
sak.
bagasie, maar
Ek
dit
het
is
nie
anders.
From a sak in a bag. Do you have a bag?
So what do you carry your laptop in? What do you
In my
use for?
hands. I've got 2 big hands.
Do you walk
Fanie-
with your laptop like this?
No, I don't have a laptop. I don't want a
You work
laptop.
off a desktop, so now we're getting into even a bigger
No,
conundrum.
I've got an office with a computer there.
Maar ek dink dis deel van dit is om jy is
Yeah,
om nuwe goed
it's
te
a
doen.
fashion accessory. I think that the whole world's, the idea of accessorizing everything is obviously blown up,
Yeah.
and even putting dogs in bags and all that, you know. I
Yeah.
think,
Beautifully
you know,
made.
so for us, the utility element of it is important. That for me can be someone hiking up Table Mountain with
Yeah.
a backpack and using it as a laptop bag.
Yeah.
So it's got to be able to be a hybrid, and I think cross over into different contexts and be used for different elements and things. So, yeah.
I'm wearing Sgt. Pepper and I
Yeah,
can
it looks
tell
pretty
you
cool, bro.
it does, and it is a wonderful, luxury, beautiful, masculine thing to have. Bouwer, jy moet daai
Ek dink jy
kry.
jy moet die hoed
Jy moet
gedra.
die
Jy
hoed
gebaar
ook
respek.
dra.
Jy gebaar. Die hoed in die sak is jou
Ek
volgende.
dra jy die hoed.
Okay,
Ek sal die
awesome.
baadjie
Baie
dra.
dankie vir jou tyd, Zak. Waardeer dit baie. Hou aan
Thank you so
inspireer
much,
met jou
man.
awesome brand en ja, gaan net groter. Dit was dan Stigter van Sgt. Pepper, Zak Venter.